and welcome to the Math League YouTube channel. The following video was recorded by one of our staff members live at one of our contests.
Okay, so I'll be going over team number 10. So two lists of positive whole numbers have different first terms. In both lists, the second term is greater than or equal to the first term. And additionally, in both lists, after all the terms after the second term are equal to the sum of the previous two terms in the list. However, the eighth term in both lists is the same. What is the least possible value of the eighth term in both lists? So let's say the first list, let's say it starts with A and B. So then we can find the third term is the sum of the previous two terms, which is A plus B. And then if we continue, we can go all the way until the eighth term. So in the eighth term would be 8A plus 13B. So that's the eighth term in the first list. And then in the second list, let's say that the first two terms are, let's call it C and D. So if we do the same thing, we'll end up with the eighth term being 8C plus 13D. So we want these, since both of the eighth terms are equal, we can set these two expressions equal to each other. So we have that 8A plus 13B is equal to 8C plus 13D. So if we write that out, what we can do is we can rearrange it to find so we're trying to find, so if we subtract off 8C from this side and 13B from the other side, we'll have the two terms with 8 in front of them together and the two terms with 13 in front of each other. So we get 8A minus 8C, so that's 8 times A minus C has to equal 13D minus 13B. So if we know that, then that means that A minus C has to be a multiple of 13. And A and C can't be the same. So that means the smallest possible value of that difference would be 13. So if A minus C is 13, we're trying to find the least possible value of the eighth term. So we can let C be 1, since that's the smallest possible answer, and then A can be 14. And then since the second term has to be bigger than the first term, that would mean that, or greater than or equal to, so that means the smallest possible value of B would be 14, since it has to be at least what A is. And then so now we have 8 times 13 is equal to 13 times has to be 8, so that means D would have to be 22. So now that we found all these terms, we can find what the eighth term is. So that's 8A plus 13B. So 8 times A is 8 times 14 is 112. Then we can add 13 times 14, which is 182. So when we add those two things together, we'll find that the eighth term is 294. Then we can check that the eighth term of the second list is also 294. So that's the answer. It's 294.
Hi everybody, this is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do: like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.